think the stream's working. So this stream is gonna be kind of weird because I'm currently listening to like music. So yeah, like I'm actually special. I put the @stream in the freaking saved link section. So I'm just playing Beamng Drive, but it's kind of funny though because I'm playing music right now too. But the thing is that I don't really want to get copyright striked. So my resolution is just pausing. Like, you guys can't hear what's going on my desktop. Only I can hear it. So I just kind of felt like playing Beamng. Because like I don't really feel like playing anything with my friends right now. So I'm just kind of going to be goofing around and driving around. And you guys can, this is mostly just going to be like a... I hate that YouTube doesn't have really a just chatting section for streams. Because, like, that's all I'm really doing. I'm just kind of goofing around. And then, like, y'all can just, like, talk in the chat. That's, like, kind of the point. But, yeah, that's probably going to be all we're doing. So, because, like, the thing is, like, I like to do this a lot. Because something I'll do, literally, is I'll play Beamng. And, like, I will literally just drive around. Like, I'll either drive around doing laps of, like, the West Coast Highway, or I'll just drive on this racetrack. And I made a really fun race car, if I can drive it. I guess if anyone's watching, I'll show off some of my fun cars that I've made, because I've made actually some pretty good cars. You know what, screw it, we're letting the YouTube autoplay take over. I was literally looping I'm Blue for a bit. But I'm getting tired of it, so now we're gonna let it loop. Now we're gonna let it autoplay. So, like, one of my favorite things about Beamng is just making, like, fun cars that I like to drive around. With the exception for the Bolide, I believe I've made all of these, like, with the skin, like, by myself. They're pretty fun because, I just like to, make cars and crap. Because, like, they look nice. They're pretty fun to drive. I don't know if I really expecting anyone with this stream. Because half the time, if I'm not playing something like Lethal Company or something, no one really joins. It is a Sunday, though, so that could be good. But I'm not hyped for school coming up again. I haven't even started work on friggin' summer, like, the vacation vlog. And, like, I really should, like, get to work on it soon. Because also, another thing is that I can just kind of talk to you guys about videos. Because, I don't know why, but I like kind of doing, like, almost like a state of the game type thing, but for the the channel. Like, I like to be able to tell you guys what's going on with it. So that you guys can actually kind of, like, be informed with what's going on. So that you're not sitting around twiddling your thumbs, Beamng Drive. So that you guys aren't just sitting around, like, twiddling your thumbs going, where new video? I want new video. And it's like, I have actually, like, a bunch of videos ready. Like, I have, if I remember correctly, I actually have a video that I'm done with editing. Like, I'm completely done with editing it. I just literally haven't decided to upload it. Like, I think if I actually go, no, that's my YouTube thumbnails and crap. I'm 95% sure that if I actually just go into my YouTube thumbnails, no, not thumbnails, video projects, I think I finished the cleaning keyboard. No, I did not. Alright. I didn't finish that one. But that one is ready. I have this video. It's gonna be funny if I upload these, you're gonna be able to tell that they're from a bit ago. Most of these videos are from like 3-4 months ago. And then vacation vlog, I've dumped it to my PC from the SD cards. I haven't started editing it yet. I could have made some pretty good videos a bit ago because I recently got a Wii U and then I also got a 3DS. I just never decided to make any videos on them because the thing about YouTube, and it's not like my channel's edit vacation vlog and make a banger, yeah. The thing is that, like, I know that this channel isn't very big, like, whatsoever. It's just, the thing is, I feel like I'm already getting to a point. Oh boy, we got monster. It's just, it feels like I'm already getting to a point where I'm kind of going like, do I really need to record this? Like, I kind of just want to be able to chill and, like, have a fun time doing this. Like, I just want to I want to just be able to, like, buy this Wii U from a friend and play on it. Like, I don't need to make a video out of that. I could make a video about it, and it would do good. But I just don't need to. Like, I feel like even though this isn't a big channel, I'm already getting to the point where I have to make those kind of decisions instead of just kind of like make content about everything because you want to get views and you need views because you're a smaller channel. So I'm already like kind of deciding what counts as, you know, valid videos to make. I could make a video on how to jailbreak a 3DS just because of the fact that I've done it a million times and I have a 3DS that I could easily do it with. So, like, yeah, there are some goofy cars. How was your vacation? It was pretty good. I just went up to the UP for like a week. But I kind of like doing more chill vacations. Like, because the place we go to, it has a really nice beach, and I just love pretty much literally going there and just walking around, because it's kind of fun. But yeah. By the way, this stream isn't going to be super long. I just decided to do this because of the fact that I kind of need something to do until I decide to go to bed. Because I don't want to be, you know, sitting around. Whoa, this is a weird card. It has, like, glass all around. Yeah. Relaxing vacations are just kind of, like, the best kind. Also, because here's the thing. I literally want it. Bro. Because here's the thing. Also, it's not like I've ever been on an exciting vacation. Like, I don't actually travel. Like, the UP's pretty much as far as I've gone. Also, this is such a weird card. It has, like, glass all around. Like, what? They can do that? Like, what's the point of that? What if you get in a rollover car crash? You're gonna die. Bro's not the traveling merchant. It's actually kind of funny. Like, it's just a roll. Like, if you can do a rollover, you're dead. You're just actually dead. Because, like, honestly, one of my favorite things to do, like, just of all time when it comes to video games, and it's the reason why I like playing... Then it's funny, you just don't roll over. Ah, my bad. Common sense? Alright. It's like the main reason why I don't... Why my favorite kind of video games are single-player sandbox games. Like, my favorite thing to do in Beamng is literally drive around in, like, a fun car that I like and just play music. Like, I'll do that for actually, like, 6 hours a day. Like, 90% of the time, if you look at my online status on Discord, I'm either on Beamng Drive or I'm on Lethal Company. Like, actually, that's it. Or Long Drive, I do the same thing with Long Drive, but they're both... In the end, I'm playing them both as just car games to drive around, so they're the same thing in this instance. They're not similar games, I'm just saying, for what I'm using them. Me when Geometry Dash, yeah. I would do that, but just crash cars the whole time. I mean, yeah, I do that a lot, too. Like, I like to just goof around and crash cars, but, like, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show off some of my favorite cars that I've made. I have a lot of goofy cars that I like making. Like, genuinely, that is something I'll just do in my pastime. If I'm playing Beamng Drive and I'm not driving cars, I'm making cars. Like, I have so many car mods for this game. Like, it's crazy. A lot of them are just car mod... A lot of them are just, like, car mods for, you know, not real-life cars. Like, the cars that are in this game. Or they'll just kind of make almost like a fake car. The shape on the side of the... Yeah. Like, the Solo Cup. Alrighty. I think I've got some of my favorite cars. I don't know. I mean, the Bolide's kind of new, but I guess I'll just, like, like, showroom floor these Johns. This one is a, Corvette that I did, like, just kind of like an everything car, almost, I guess you could say. So, the Corvette is pretty much just an off-brand Civic. And the Civic... Well, it wasn't actually the Civic, but in, like, the 80s and early 90s, Honda made a car called the, Oh, I need to remember. Vroom Vroom on car, yeah. I want to get an F1 car so bad. I want to get an F1 car mod. I have an F1 car mod for this game, but it sucks. Oh, okay. Honda made this car in the late 80s, early 90s called the CRX. And it's gone through many names. Like, there was literally, like, the CRX, and then there's, like... Do mods cost money? There are paid mods for, like, really high-quality things, but for the most part, mods aren't usually paid. But, yeah, like, they made a car called the CRX, and I really like it. It's pretty much this. It was almost like a Civic, but, like, it's like a longer hatchback, and it has, like, this kind of glass in the back. And I've always loved the look of them. Like, I'd love to own one in real life. But, I found a Corvette mod that kind of gives you a CRX mod for it. That car's missing its dumpy. Yeah, the CRX just kind of has a flat back to it. So, like, this car, it goes pretty fast. I like racing it on the highway because it's really good at turning. And it's really good at making narrow turns and wide turns, which is really good for, like, highway racing. And then you have this. I believe this is a mod. I think it's called the Ibishu Saga. It's pretty much like a Nissan Skyline. It's kind of like a mid-90s Nissan Skyline, like a rear slash all-wheel drive, like, sports car pretty much, that you can turbocharge pretty easily. You can put an F6 engine in it. But I kind of like it because, like, it has pop-up headlights in the front, but it literally looks like a Camaro if you were looking at it from the back. So it's a kind of a weird car. But I just love it because also, I mean, it has a digital display, but this mod did not do a very good job of it. I have a car mod that has a really good digital screen that I'll show y'all later. But I really like this car just because of the fact that you can do literally anything with it. You can turn it into a drag car. You can turn it into an off-roading car. You can turn it... Do you have a Miata? Boy, do I have a Miata. I used to have a Miata as my default car in this game, bro. Like, yeah, the Miata used to be my, like, default car in this game. I have, like, a race car version of it. I don't have the one that I used to use, because every time a new update gets out, your default car gets reset. But, yeah. The only problem with this Miata mod is that it constantly breaks. Like, this mod just loves to constantly break. And they have to keep constantly updating it, and then it breaks again, and then they update it again, and then it breaks again. Like, it loves to just keep breaking. I think what I did with this... Yes. I think what I did with this car is this is the default engine that the Miata uses, and I pretty much did just like a pimp my ride on a Miata. Except it actually does have performance mods. I gave it, like, goofy tires. I don't know why. I liked the blue. But... No, it's using a V6. And then there's this Bolide. I literally just made this. But the mod that this is for, it's a V10 mod. And it adds, like, a bunch of extra stuff. Like, these tail lights look so nice. And, like, it has, like, it's like a tri-exhaust, which I've, like, never seen before. But, like, this thing is... Can you open the eyes? Yes. Yes, you can. What in the... Okay. But, like, this thing is crazy. I'd love to turn this thing into almost like a Group B rally car. Because I think it would actually make a really good Group B rally car, like an Audi Quattro or something. But like, yeah, this thing is crazy. It has it has like insane pull on it. Like what, fourth gear? Like I just did a 167 on a quarter mile. Also, this thing flies. Whee! Hi, this is Chris Hansen on Daylight NPC. And then you have like one of my favorite cars that I've ever made. I made this Scintilla. I have this GT3 Scintilla mod for like Nürburgring and stuff. And I love this car. Like I made this thing for hyperlapping. This car isn't made for hyperlapping this map, but I want to see how actually good I can do it. If I remember correctly, so one of the other maps in this game is like Hirochi Raceway, and I made this thing to hyperlap Hirochi Raceway. And if I remember correctly, I kept track of its times. Give me a hot second. All right, let me see what I. All right, Hiroshi Raceway PB. I have a 5470 on it with this car. You know, actually, I'm gonna bring this to Hiroshi Raceway. I want to show off some of my race cars because I've got some crazy race cars. Not all of them are incredibly fast, but some of them look really nice. So we'll go ahead to that here. But yeah, I've got some videos on standby. My PC loves to take forever. New vids, yeah. Yeah, eventually. Eventually there will be new vids. Alright. I do a rolling start. What happened to the podcast? I like those. Crap, I actually forgot about that. Oh, never mind. I just wasn't available. Yeah, I haven't been available for like the last 3 weeks on Friday. So, the thing how I work is that if I'm just not available for it, I just don't do it. If I'm available this Friday, there will be a podcast though. I have literally a list in my notes app of just topics to do. So, alright. I usually do a rolling start. There's one kind of dirty turn that I do, so we'll figure out. I haven't done a hyperlap in this thing in a while. Alrighty, and go. Oh, I already screwed it up. Oh my god. I forget that I'm really bad at that start. I always forget how you have to take it. If I remember correctly, I would start here. Alright. Alright. I remember I would always cut around this. It's kind of funny. It's definitely not legal, but whatever. Ooh, I'm actually crazy. I also wonder if I've improved at all since then. Oh, I actually just hard fumbled. Bro. Looks legal to me. Well, I bet you Parker would enjoy watching this. Because I know Parker really likes racing. Although I know he's more into F1. But I wonder if he likes like GT3 cars. Like just standard race cars. I know he would. I know if he had a PC, he would definitely play Beamng. I actually don't know if he has a PC. Because I used to play War Thunder with him a lot. I know that almost every time I see him on, like, PS4, he's playing Gran Turismo 7, which is fitting. We were pretty good in 6th grade. We talked a lot in 6th grade. He was, like, the only other person I talked to in 6th grade, because 5th and 6th grade were not terrible years for me. My only problem is that I didn't get friends in any of those classes. Like, genuinely, it was actually just straight nothing. So, I didn't have a lot of friends in 5th and 6th grade. Oh, that's really great. So I remember in 6th grade, like, me and Parker would talk a lot, and that was kind of fun. I wasn't into cars as much. I wasn't very into cars at the time, so I don't know if I don't know. This is actually kind of funny. I like when I let YouTube autoplay cook, because, like, 1 second it can actually be, like, a pretty hype song. Yeah, Wiggins. I did just get a 58-78, not trying that hard, so that is kind of nice. We gotta see if we can make a better car. Not using the scintilla. Like, we can't use the scintilla. Like, it's funny when I leave music on, because 1 second it can be like a pretty hype song, and the next is just the two of us. Like, autoplay is actually on crack 90% of the time. But sometimes you get some bangers. Alright, I think for this, I'm going to choose... I know, I have the music off so that I don't get copyright strike. I just don't feel like turning it off. If I had the music on right now, I'd be copyright struck by like 17 different, like, companies. Alright, if I remember correctly, I think this is my fastest version of this song. That's also why you can't hear Beamng. This is more of like, this is like my 80s stock car. It's pretty cool. I like it. Oh. Although, honestly, I could also see this kind of doing a Group B thing. I've never liked this thing because of how bouncy its rear is. Even if you put a really stiff suspension on it. Alright. 3, 2, 1, send it. I definitely could have a lot less fuel in this thing, but I don't know how efficient the engine is, so. The problem is that I never know how efficient an engine is. I actually made a video where I was setting where I did a hyperlap in a BMW E30. So, yeah. This probably ain't gonna go well. This car's kind of sucks. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night. Alright, you too. Have a good sleep. Give me a minute. Alright. Trying to set a new hyperlap is not fun. It's really hard, bro. Alrighty. I don't think this car is gonna be good enough, because here's the problem with it, is that it literally just doesn't have that good of an engine. Like, its engine's actually just kind of mid. Like, it's just kind of trash. Okay. I did just get a Skyline R34. We could try this. I think if we can actually, like, spec the crap out of this thing, it might actually be good. Whoa, the game runs really good with this car. This is already the best version of the R34, but I think if I can just actually spec this thing out, then we're set. I know that it doesn't have the beefiest engine in the world when it's maxed out, and I'm probably wrong because I'm going on Gran Turismo logic, but this thing maxes out over 1,000 horsepower. I don't know how much I've got no clue how much the other car, like our Scintilla, goes, but this thing could beat it out. I think this thing actually has a chance of beating it out. Again, a lot of this does go into skill. Like, I just literally have to be good. So yeah. Alright. Manual. I mean, I'm assuming an ultralight would be better. Honestly, I'm looking for just getting to, you know, top speed fast. I'm assuming we're gonna want to go with some wider tires. Alright, V-spec rear shocks. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna actually just spec this John out with some racing stuff. ever gonna add like a center. Oh, I can never remember what it's called. It pretty much manages both differentials, and it can like send power output. I don't think I'm gonna keep the GTR wheels. I just like going with some C70s. I'll probably just try to run some C70s. C70s are what I usually run. I really like them just because of the fact that they're nice and wide tires. So they give you insane grip on racetracks. And they're also just generally pretty big. So I really like using them for, like, if I'm trying to set like a crazy lap time. Unless I'm using like the Scintilla, because then I can just run its like GT3 tires. Wait a minute. What if I just find the Scintilla's tires? What tires does it use? I might have to figure out something. Alright, alright. I need to figure out what wheels does the Scintilla... Oh, I forgot it's my default. I'm done. I need to figure out what wheels it has. Because those tires are, like, crazy good. And they're about the same size as the wheel wells on the GTR. So I think we might be able to use them. They're literally called 18x9 GT3 front wheels. And it uses center lug wheels, so I'll have to switch these to center lug hubs. Oh, can I not do that on this car? Dang, I actually, like, can't do that on this car. Forget that, like, some cars you just straight up can't do that. Like, it doesn't let you change lug nut sizes. Yeah, hubs. You don't get anything to do with like steering hubs. Oh, that's annoying. So I'd love to use those tires. They're 18x9s though. So do those happen to be there? Nah, no. I thought I just went over. I was about to say, I'm like, that's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll run with the... Are these 18x11? No, they're 19x11s. We'll just run 19x11. Well, I mean, here it's 19x12s, because... Beamng. Yeah, that's the only sense. Well, that's easy. Torque vectoring. Nah, we're just going all up. We just need to, like, full power this John. Alright, we're just gonna run some racing front discs. I don't know how I'm gonna try to send it better. I might be able to use the ceramic brake and pad swap from the Scintilla, because I know you get that as a mod. And I know that they are really good. So I might be able to run that. Because I love the brakes that the Scintilla use. They're crazy good. And I'm trying to go for something that brakes fast but smooth. Like some crazy good anti-lock brakes. All this gets is a 6-speed trans. That's crazy. Is there racing electronics? Yes! Alright, we love the racing electronics. When you go into freaking racing, that's all you get is just the anti-lock. Oh, so we gotta, like, minimize. We gotta, like, get as much stuff going. Alright. Alright. As much as that badging is cool, it's also extra weight. When I try to do these hyperlapse are all about maximizing efficiency like crazy. I'm just gonna mostly keep it stock because I don't know what's good on this car. This is a right-hand steering car. Because it's not. It's never been sold in North America. You can use TT Sport stuff. Like, buddy, that... I don't think Nissan used stuff from a car manufacturer that's, like, not a thing. It's all just kind of about mindlessly putting on the stuff that I usually do. It still thinks the driver's seat is the left hand, though. Now we hope that this thing doesn't suck when it's spec'd out. Because the thing is about the Scintilla is that it's still a very drivable car, even if it's, like, completely spec'd out. Okay, this thing slips like crazy. This thing does not have any grip whatsoever. It does have crazy good acceleration, though. Can I just give this thing like a crazy wing or some crap? Like, what if I just give this thing an absolute, like, crazy wing? Like, infinite downforce wing. Oh my god. I don't know if that's going to do much for downforce, though. It's a very basic wing. I think I like this one. I think that will work best. Alright, let's try this. Yes, YouTube, I'm still watching. You bum. Dang, my GC's going crazy right now. So Emmett's just gonna send, like, what game we... Honestly, it's probably not his fault, because a lot of times the GC likes to randomly spit. Oh, wait. We gotta, like, dump all the gas on this, John. I'll just go with 2 liters by default. And then we'll just give this thing an insane engine. We'll lower the tire pressure a bit, so that it's a little more on the ground. You get a little more grip if you can lower the tire pressure, because even then it's going to go up a bit because the tires are going to be hot. I'm going to warm up the brakes first real quick, because I want this to be able... I want to actually be able to... I want to get the brakes all warmed up first. Nah, that should be good enough. Alright. Please, bro. I really want this time to be good. Because this car is really promising. This car actually might be able to set a better time. No, it skids so much. If it's going in a... It has the craziest understeer in the West. Like, I feel like even if I've actually slowed down and I'm still turning, it feels like it still tries its absolute best. Alright, we're gonna do a little cheat strat, unfortunately. No, don't oversteer, don't oversteer. I mean, it is an all-wheel drive car, so understeer is prone to happen. But I didn't think it would happen like this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's all... Nah, alright, we have like 14 seconds to... This thing does have crazy brakes, though. I'm loving the brakes on this thing. A 107. Man, this thing is doo-doo. Again, part of it's probably just because I'm not great at driving it. Like, I can't guarantee that I'm just going to be good at driving a car. Alright, let's see if this thing can casually put up a better time. I mean, I know this thing is a literal GT3 car, but whatever. Yeah, this thing's already going like 113 into the like start. I'm actually crazy, dude. I'm actually looking at PB right now. That was a really bad turn, but whatever. Yeah, screw it. Dang it. 56, though. 56.83 is not bad. I don't hate that. Alright, I want to try with one of my, like, favorites. DOCH. Because DOHC is dual overhead cams, so this is dual over cam heads. I mean, that's not incredibly bad. It's not like it's... I don't know if the high efficiencies are better. Okay, let me see. What is my previous PB time with this car? Because I know I made the YouTube video about doing a PB time with this John. 1:10:27 in the BMW E30 M3. Alright, we're going to set a better time than that tonight, guys. We are doing it. I've got like 10 minutes before I'm going to go to bed. But we are going to set a new PB. I wonder... Yeah, we're going to go with the race all-wheel drive. We will try the rear-wheel drive. Just to see if the rear-wheel drive does just give us a speed performance. But we're first just going to try the... We're going to try just running an all-wheel drive. Because I know that that's what this car was a lot of the time. I don't know how this is a race car, but it's just running sports tires. Like, how does that make any sense? I'm not going to try to edit the inside too much. I probably still will, but... I don't want that big of a spoiler, god dang. This is like the action this is like this is the one that would go with this car in real life. I don't like having the little grill bed thing. Yeah. Can I have a diffuser on the rear? Since when? Oh, they can. It's got a little diffuser. I'm gonna warm these Johns up. Oh wait, I forgot this turbocharger is adjustable, so we can max this John out. Just making this thing actually crazy, bro. Brakes warmed. Oh my god, we got them, John. We got the front ones over 1,000 degrees, bro. That's actually crazy. Alright. Alright, we gotta beat the 110. I can't shift it out of first. Screw it, we're manualing this, John. We're actually just gonna manual this, Johnson. That sounds really weird, but whatever. Nope. Dude, this thing actually is crazy, though. We actually are passing this until, dang it, bro. I forget that this thing also... you know, we're gonna run rear-wheel drive. We're gonna run rear-wheel drive. Alright, we're gonna run front-wheel drive in this, John. Boo! Now that it's rear-wheel drive, it's, like, cooked. Oh. What if I run the four-wheel drive mode? What if... Well, no, because the thing about four-wheel drive is that then it's not gonna... Although, okay, actually, you know what? I'll let it cook. I'll let it cook. Oh, I swear. What always happens is then then the autoplay just starts doing a bunch of music that I've, like, never heard before. Whatever. Oh, wait. I forget that the front differential is stored in that area. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot it's stuck in first. I actually like have to run it manually. Oh jeez, bro. This thing does not steer, dude. Alright, screw it, run this John manually. I'm not timing these ones, I just want to try to... Yeah, dude. This thing has so much understeer. Bro, what the heck is that exhaust, bro? It's like not even that fast. Oh god, this thing does not steer well. And we died. Let's rip its Johnson off. I actually wonder how much of a lap time I can put up in my Covette. Large skinning. That's a lot of pounds. How can it weigh that much? Alright, I'm probably gonna head out now. I'll be seeing y'all later. Actually, wait.